I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt.
For those of you who don't know, Hayden and Peter first started hanging out when Peter was coming onto UNC Summit College staff. Yeah, go UNC, go Heels. It gave Hayden a great opportunity to show Peter around Chapel Hill. But since the two of you first started hanging out, I have seen you genuinely just enjoy one another and bring others into that. You've served one another well, and you've sought to honor Christ in and through every single aspect of your relationship. Peter, thank you for loving Hayden with gentleness, for seeking to hear her and to understand her. Hayden, may you continue to love and serve Peter, to encourage and to just laugh a lot.
All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part.
I, along with everyone here tonight, am so excited to see what the future holds for the two of you. May this union be blessed by the Lord. I love you guys both. To Hayden and Peter.
Peter, the call to lead a family is no small matter. If you treat it right, it's the biggest, most challenging commitment you'll make in your whole life. I promise you that. In the light of the biblical call of a man, I call you now to reject passivity, to accept responsibility, and to lead courageously as the head of your home. So before these witnesses, do you, Peter, accept this high calling?
I do.
All right, then all rise, and Peter, behold your bride. I ask you now in the presence of God and these people to declare your intention to enter into union with each other through the grace of Jesus. So Peter, do you take Hayden to be your wife, to live together in holy marriage?
I do.
Do you promise to love her, to comfort her, to honor her, and keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, be faithful to her, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Hayden, do you take Peter to be your husband, to live together in holy marriage?
I do.
Do you promise to love him, to comfort him, to honor him, and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him, as long as you both shall live?
Hayden, I vow to be the first one to celebrate your wins and to bear with you in your losses. I vow to listen to the voice of the Lord as I lead our new family. I vow to die to myself for your life and to always choose you over me. And I vow to never be content with a mediocre marriage, but to push us into the fullness of what God has for our covenant.
Peter, I vow to be your best friend, the place you feel safe, the person you feel at home with. I vow to be your comforter, to speak the word over your heart, and to intercede in prayer for you every day. Though paler in comparison, I vow to display Jesus' steadfast, unconditional, faithful love that he's already lavished upon you. I vow to love you, Peter.
What I love about Peter and Hayden as individuals is really more amazing in what this marriage today represents, and that's the unfailing love of Jesus. And Peter and Hayden wanted me to make it very clear that today, before it's about anything else, and before it's even about their love for one another, it's about the love of Jesus for us, who will never, ever break his vows to us. And today, it's really important to get this. Many view marriage as a commitment as long as feelings last. But marriage is a covenant that says, till death do we part. Because Jesus went to a cross to die for us so we would never be parted with him. Well, Peter and Hayden, without further ado here, by the power vested in me by the church whose head is Jesus and the state of North Carolina, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Peter, you may kiss your bride. Well, it's my honor to present to you for the first time Peter and Hayden Brazil.
When the stars glow bright, the summer's old. In the misty bright moonlight I were told, when the storm is raging in your head, when you feel there's nothing more ahead.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our newlyweds this evening. This is Mr. and Mrs. Weasel.
The hills by the lake, you were chasing your dream, and I gave you a rose that you kept unseen, kept unseen. It was worth the fight.
And I remember the first day that I saw Hayden, I saw the top of her head and I cried. Tears of joy, they just streamed out of my face. And it has been an incredible experience. And she has been a wonderful, wonderful woman. But she lied to me. She said she would not date until she was 42 years old. How old are you? 22. That's 20 years off. But when she started dating Peter, I knew that there was something special. And when I met Peter, in my heart I knew he was the Cody. And I'm so glad you're a part of our family, Peter. I just got my 4th son today. I just wanted you both to know that I love you very, very much. And I adore you both.
I just want to take a moment to thank you guys. We know a lot of y'all have traveled long ways and sacrificed your evenings to celebrate with us, but you guys are here today because you're important to us. And so we are just super thankful for every one of you guys, and honestly just love you guys a ton.
Yes, thank you guys so much for coming. It really is an honor not only to invest and spend time with Peter today as we begin our marriage, but also do it with so many people that have invested in us for so many years prior. We would not be the people marrying one another today if it hadn't been for each one of you guys.